That'd be definitely cheating. Just because the GM's an idiot doesn't mean you should metagame.
Aw.
Yeah, I know.
We could go back and see if Paul Seeley is actually there today.
Paul Seeley? Who in the fuck is Paul Seeley?
Paul Seal. That's how I think it would be pronounced.
Ball Seal?
That's how you pronounce it.
Wait, do you mean Basile?
Yes, Ball Seeley.
Ball Seeley, got it.
What was your impression of the guy other than big head, Glenn?
Give me a psychology roll to give her a breakdown there, Glenn. Oh,
do you
I'm
think
dead.
he's a killer?
I'm dead. Why am I dead?
You're back.
Give me a psychology roll, Glenn.
Yeah.
Narcissistic.
He has a very high opinion of himself.
Definitely a climber. Ruthless. Buttons aren't toys, Freddy. And we can't hear you anymore, Freddy. Buttons aren't toys, Freddy.
Yeah.
Oh, it can? Good. All right. Pretty much possibly a sociopath. In other words, potential politician.
Potential murderer.
That too, but definitely political material. You're surprised he's not serving in Congress. Boom. So you're going to go back to his office, or you're going to hang out in your car and compliment Freddy on not smelling and ignore the noises from the trunk where the armor is? I'm assuming you only got the hotel room for one night. I'm hoping you can solve this today rather than we run a hotel room for the week, Logan.
I mean, I can sleep in the car.
Yeah. So, are you guys wanting to go back to the office that you burglarized, or?
Yes.
Are you bringing the book with you in hand? Like, I found this out in the hallway, or?
Leave the book in the trunk.
All right. No problem. It shows the armor attempting to fucking read it or something ridiculous and failing because it has no hands, no ability to read languages, nothing. And, yeah. Oh, by the way, during the night when the armor was making all that noise, your fucking necklace started yelling, "Silence! Silence!"
Yes.
It got into it.
That makes it so much worse.
It doesn't help. No problem. You guys go in and see the guy that you insist on calling Ball Seeley for whatever reason. And, yeah, they let you go see him. And he says, "And who are you?" I was told insurance adjusters.
Yes.
I see.
We're investigating the incident.
I see. Very well.
If you could tell us what you know, I will write it down here on my clipboard.
Yeah. He looks at the clipboard. He says, he says, "Well, I don't know why you're here bothering me." He puts a newspaper in front of you. It looks like somebody took credit for the bombing. The statement reads, "Soon you'll be ashes or bones. A mere name, but even that is a sound, an echo. Things we want in life are empty, stale, and trivial. Roll literature rolls, please."
The paper says that?
Well, the paper doesn't say roll literature rolls. It says the other. Somebody is claiming responsibility for the bombing.
Is
I made it by half.
Oh my God. That quote is from a book called Meditations by Sleestack Marcus Aurelius.
I made it by a quarter.
Yes, you've actually read that
Blah.
recently. It's a slight misquoting.
It's a slight misquoting. Alright, blah.
The guy that you guys call Ball Sealy looks at you like, yes, I'm also quite into the literature as I have written a book. What the fuck? He begins reading around looking for his book. He begins to get very concerned, like, where's my fucking book?
It was signed by the author.
Did you lose something?
Hey, he's like just a moment. He's rooting around madly, and he's like calls in his secretary and goes, "Find the cleaning people. I want them brought to me. Tear this office apart and bring them here." And lady's like, "Yes, sir." He
doesn't have just like a case of them sitting in the corner or something?
No,
Oh, yes, he does, but those aren't the signed ones. He wants his fucking signed one back. You don't understand.
Why doesn't he just sign more of them?
Are you asking him that?
No.
Okay. Everybody give me current events Boris rolls. I'm assuming you guys have all got current events and your climatized divorce because you guys have spent way too much time here.
Current. Is that a write-in?
Yeah. For some reason I have it.
Huh.
Does Dana Zool have current events?
Not that I'm seeing, so probably not.
Pick up that learn skill check that you want.
Hey.
Oh shit! You get a learn check. It sounds like a philosopher bomber called Aurelius. Yes, he's both a philosopher and a bomber. He bombs things philosophically. He's used a lot of stoicism. Give me a philosophy roll if you'd like to know more about stoicism.
You're floating down the river.
Don't let things affect you.
Which is kind of weird to have a movement around.
Yeah.
I'm just
I play skill 5.
Ooh, he wants that philosophy roll. Ah, yes. Do unto others before they do unto you.
Yeah.
It melds in well with the teachings of the Buddha. Blind your opponents with salt from your table. It's one of his favorite commandments, you remember. Cool. Yes. Dana's saying it along with you. Do unto others before they do unto you. You guys say it in unison, and Freddie goes,
yeah.
Oh, I had no idea that the Buddha and his fucking stoicism.
I made my philosophy.
And you're looking at him with one eyebrow up, like, wow, that's different. Let's see. Stoicism was developed, of course, everybody knows, by Sleestack Zeno of Sleestack Citrum a long fucking time ago as a refinement of the movement of cynicism. It teaches self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. Now, the interesting thing is, according to Freddie, is that the current bomber doesn't seem to be quoting this shit right, because the actual Aurelius, according to those who made their Sleestack Current Affairs, never directly quoted the book, Meditations. Between the three of you, you're thinking whoever made that quote that's in the newspaper spent 5 minutes of failed research and then just grabbed a quote off of that and stuck it in the newspaper. So you've got doubts that the claims that they did it in the newspaper are real. You're like, yeah, I don't think you're really. You're probably just looking for your 5 minutes or whatever.
Or somebody did it to shift blame to somebody else.
And I think I know who, says Richard Basili.
Tell us more. You're obviously very intelligent.
Give me a fast talk roll. You're at a +10. He wants to believe you.
Yep.
Yes, you are correct. I am smart. SMRT smart. He says, but unfortunately, I got a letter today. You're investigators, right?
Yes.
Maybe you can help me with a little problem. I got a letter. Somebody who says they know all the names, dates, and all that of my sexual conquest, though I've never had a monkey. Are any of you female, perchance?
No.
Shit, he says. Well, someday I will find monkeys that are female, and I will conquest them sexually. But the people asking for the bride, they sent me just the last couple of months. He pulls out a file, sets on his desk, in order to show that they have the full deal. And he pulls the file back, puts it in his drawer, which groans under the weight of it. And he says, they aren't asking for money exactly. They want a bunch of stock trades done soon and have given me a list of them. The trades must be done within the next 7 days, and that's when the government's monthly jobs report is out. I don't know what it means exactly yet. He looks defensive, but it's somebody's blackmailing me, and if you can find out who, I will let you bask in my presence for an extra 5 minutes. For 1 day only. You off schedule at least a month ahead of time. I'm very popular. I may even take you out to lunch and let you watch me eat. But to be seen in my presence would be a great honor for you. And if any of you can find me a female monkey, I may have sex with it in order to do my own curiosity.
I look at Dana.
I look at Freddy.
Both of you guys take a card. I can tell you're already thinking of somebody. I like it. Yes, bring me something to have sex with.
So it's blackmail.
We both slowly turn to Glenn.
He slowly looks at Glenn.
I look at the case of books.
You're not female, are you? He says to Glenn.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'm not interested in men or man-like things.
So, blackmail.
Don't be racist.
It's an unusual request.
It is. Very. You would think they'd just ask me for money, but most of my money is tied up in long-term investments because I'm worth it.
Seems like you're fairly proud of your conquests.
Well, we're covered under patient investigator confidentiality, right?
Yes.
I just nod.
My wife and kids probably wouldn't like to hear about my sexual conquest, and there's at least one of my children that I kind of like, and I wouldn't want to embarrass him or her with this knowledge, whichever they are.
Would it hurt your position here at work?
No, it may actually enhance it. I am a sexual lizard, a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex, if you will.
So job reports. It would these items, these task items you've been given would alter job reports?
No, job reports would alter which stocks go up and down, because which jobs are good, which jobs are not good. It's something the government does, he says, brushing it off. Not here. No, here I feel so powerful right now. Yet full of impudent rage against those who are trying to oppress me or blackmail me, whichever it is.
We can only hope to be as powerful as you one day.
You're correct on that, but you will never be, but you may hope for a limited time only.
So that would be under the Department of Labor?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Did you usually have the same liaison person at your meetings from the Department of Labor?
I don't know. I normally don't attend the meetings. My underlings do. I do always go to the hotels, though, because there's always somebody there who I need to meet with desperately in my hotel room for at least an hour.
At least 2 hours.
Maybe more.
Tell
And
me
it's all a
about
business write-off because not only am I a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex, but a keen business lizard.
Can you tell me about Lawrence Ivor?
Yes. He was an up-and-comer, and it was assumed that one day he would have his own CEO ship. In fact, he was working on getting me ousted. I approved of that kind of cutthroat behavior, because I like to keep my lizard's claws sharp.
So he would have been the next in line for your
Here?
company?
Maybe of a minor subsidiary somewhere, but still, I didn't want to completely subjugate him. I wanted to keep him. It's like a racing lizard. You don't want to completely crush its spirit unless it angers you. No, you want to let it have enough reign to someday reach the top of the tree and eat the fresh fruit that... I don't like that analogy anymore. I will start over later. And he buzzes his buzzer. Michelle, figure out a good analogy for me. About anything in particular? Just go figure it out. She hurries on. So, what else can I help you with?
Lawrence have any enemies?
Yes, me. If there's anybody... Oh, wait, he died. Not me. I mean...
Okay, empathy on this guy. Success.
Half.
He seems like... God damn, you're wondering if he may be some sort of business and sex savant or something. That seems to be all he's good at. He says, Lawrence Ivor was an up-and-comer and transferred in from a different office of ours. His clients made a boatload of money selling distressed debt. Came here about 5 years ago. He's been on the commodities desk since. But that's not important right now. He stands up. This meeting is over. After you promise to find me a female monkey and bring her to me.
But what about Skydyne Systems?
Oh yeah, that. He sits down. Skydyne. They're a multi-conglomerate. They have a lot of claws in a lot of different projects. Some of them are for the government. Secret things. Classified things.
Did you have business with...
Coben. What?
Did you have business with Tom Renner?
No, I hadn't really seen them before. We fly in different circles, but they're a big employer in the state. However, I was planning on maybe stealing away some of their better people if I could meet them. Because business is business. And when you want to be top lizard, you offer the best people the most money to come and serve your every need. And I have money. Have I mentioned I'm incredibly rich? I once fought a fire, in fact.
Yeah.
That's how rich I am. I was able to put out a fire.
Did you throw money at it?
Kind of. I just kept sending wave after wave of my own men. Eventually, the fire was smothered by their corpses.
A hero.
Yes, you are quite correct.
Sacrifice that
What
I'm
kind
willing
of-
to make.
I want your resume on my desk by the end of the day, he says. Young monkey,
Very well, sir.
I think you may do well in our mailroom. You could work your way up from there.
I would be honored to work under you.
Hanging from your tail, throwing mail into the right slots. Maybe one day you'll build up to where you can push the small cart with the one squeaky wheel around the hallways of this prestigious office.
Can you tell me if Skydyne was one of the stocks that the blackmailer wanted traded?
No, it was not. Skydyne doesn't really do stocks. I believe they're privately held, but as I said, that other thing. We did lose over 46,000 firefighters fighting that fire, which was an untold record. So I am also responsible for new records in firefighting. I gave each of the families of the victims a small fruit basket. That compensated them for the loss of their loved one and primary breadwinner. The fruit will keep them in good standing for at least a week.
Do you know anyone that would want to kill you?
My secretary, I believe, has several files on some sort of giant computer of those people. If you'd like, you can ask for a printout, but you'll have to bring your own wheelbarrow. We've run out. You don't reach Top Lizard without making a couple of enemies.
Do you often use the Jacques Saint Titan name?
Only when I'm being completely anonymous. Nobody can track that name down. It is all part of my clever plan for invisibility. Wait, how did you hear of this name?
We're investigators.
Oh, I see. Well, I can tell you're good at your job. Remember, I want that file on my desk by the end of the day, young monkey. You may go, he says, waving to the three of you.
Young monkey? I've never been complimented before in my life like that. Thank you, sir.
Don't get used to it. You may leave now, all of you. I have things to do that are important and will make me more money so that I can buy my 7th yacht and never use it. Goodbye.
Bye.
You guys leave this guy's office. He's not quite as egotistical as Trump, but still, he's annoying.
We ask for the enemies file.
Did you bring your own wheelbarrow?
No.
We're out of wheelbarrows. I'm sorry. We can give you the abridged version.
Okay.
They give you a list of countries that have people who want to kill him in. It's all of them. There you go. She gives you the thin dossier.
Thanks.
Normally, we have to harvest 100 square kilometers of a Brazilian rainforest in order to print out the list. You've saved 100 trees. She gives you a small sticky badge that says, I've saved 100 trees.
Wow. You've only got 1 tree per square kilometer?
It's a big list.
Back to the car.
You guys go back to the car. You have a list of countries. There's some weird ones there.
Oh my gosh.
Sudan.
It's just countries. It's the whole country.
New Guinea.
All right.
These don't
Well,
even sound real.
Now in the car, so we have not looked into Von Antileni, the Department of Labor guy. And
We talked to his family.
yeah.
But did you interview him?
Yeah.
Seemed like he was a prime target.
Well, now that we know Sleazy Teton was getting blackmailed for job report messing around with. That would be something's happening in the Department of Labor, maybe. Maybe it was Vaughn was the one honest Department of Labor guy.
Somebody knows what's going to be in the jobs report is the one that sent the blackmail. And I gotta go to the bathroom.
It just shows him sitting in the car, slowly urinating himself, and you guys are like, God damn it.
At least he told us.
Yeah,
you know?
that's something, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna be off then too.
Aw.
I'm gonna be writing my CV.
This is my favorite picture here of many things that PCs try to do. Next to discard pile.
Patrick, yeah.
I have no idea who it is. I've never actually watched that show.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I know you're no brain and Freddie, but do you know anything about Department of Labor? The inner
what do you mean?
workings of Sleestack Department of Labor laws? Who would be in control of who? How one would benefit from money of knowing what the job reports would be in advance?
I mean, if you ask me, maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't.
I'm asking you, Freddie.
Let's see. I mean, I dabble in business-related things every now and then. I might know a
Yes.
thing or two, I'm not sure. I would have to consult my memory banks. Now, hold on, I've almost written my CV.
Did you figure out who did it yet?
This was the entire Department of Labor.
Crap.
Okay, let's go check in with Henry Young. It's not the police, but we might want to talk to him before we investigate the government.
Okay. Have you figured it out yet? He says.
Yeah.
A
Blah.
second days of pay. Ah!
There's
Blah,
a blackmailing
There we
Blah,
go.
everything.
involvement.
Okay. Well, figure it out. Bring the if you need the police and stuff, like if you're gonna get a confession out of somebody and you want the police handy, call me. I'll get people that are friendly and bring them in. No problem. Or bring them in so they can watch this person confess. You bet. I can't believe you're making me pay you for a second day. What am I paying you people for?
Any recommendations?
Yeah, stop
Moving
breaking into
into
people's
the-
offices and stealing their fucking books.
How does he know about that?
He's a detective.
You're
You just
good.
full-blogged me. You told me everything horrible you've done. And you, stop having sex with people in the hospital.
I was doing her a great service.
I don't think it was that great.
Yikes. That's not what he heard.
Yeah, he's a detective. Everybody take a card and then move your hands back to 4 afterward, please.
Okay. He doesn't have any problem with us going to the Department of Labor. Is what I'm hearing. Fried laptop.
Do you need to?
What?
Do you need to go to the Department of Labor? I didn't know that's what you're going to do. Don't get caught by any government agencies that will dissect you.
Huh.
I mean, Department of Labor may not, but they call in other people who will.
Okay.
I mean, what? I know that, we get along fine, and I'm not planning on dissecting you, but there's a lot of lizards out there who might.
Good to know.
I know that one sentient being to another, we're okay, but this is a lizardy lizard world.
Would they eat monkeys too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm too old to be eaten.
How old are you anyway?
I lost the track. 190, I think.
Is that good for a monkey? Apparently not. He says, all right, well, go figure out who did it. He waves his claws in front of Freddy's face. He's not doing good. And get a wheelchair for this one just in case he loses his ability to walk.
I would like one of those. My feet hurt. I have bunions.
Are you still sitting here?
I walk out.
We leave.
He looks up at you too. Go follow him. Catch the other monkey. He says, go get him.
What was I saying when you interrupted me?
You weren't. You were just sitting there quiet. I thought you were done. Look, a monkey's getting away. Go get it. Go. Okay. He says, I remember during the Scopes lizard trial.
Fried laptop.
Ha! Not today, bitches. What's mine is mine, Thomas McCall. Suck it.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
yeah. I mean, don't you have like 1,000 laptops or something on the Raven? Just
got
mark
like
one of them off.
Yeah.
10 Hello Kitty laptops.
Yeah, just mark them off.
There you go. One of those explodes for no good reason. As the Hello Kitty laptops are prone to do. That's why they're made for children, is because they may explode at any given moment. No child loves anything better. Look, your new laptop, honey. Ah, Mommy, my hair's on fire. That's right, dear.
Down
Sheila.
to 15.
I don't know how to tell you this, but you've been muted for a while.
Yeah. Children came in, but now they're gone.
Have you tried Velcro suits?
They're getting stronger. It just like makes more muscle, you know? It's kind of...
I recommend the Dungeon Accessories Kit.
Okay, laptop marked off.
Hooray!
And
Dana, did you want me to look into that for you, or?
Yes. Who would benefit from knowing the labor reports in advance?
Who indeed?
the person that made the stock trades right before it came out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it seems like Glenn already knows.
Are you still at my desk? Henry?
I'm in the car.
Okay. You guys are all are you still at his desk? Is anybody still at his desk, or are you all in the car?
I'm in the car.
We're all in the car. He's
He
eating
tells him to go
noodles
over
by
to the
himself.
door, and he like locks it and backs away slowly.
So, was the blackmailer demanding the guy give him stocks? That he make these trades on his own stocks for unknown reasons.
It was make these trades, I thought.
Did he?
We're talking
Set
about
up.
big trades, not like sell 3 stocks of this kind of bullshit. Not talking penny ante shit.
Did he fake blackmailing himself to cover his insider trading? Doing the stuff with the report before it was officially out?
The 2 other people in the car look at you. They want answers.
You had to get the report from somewhere. So we go to the Department of Labor.
Freddie, what do you know about the Department of Labor?
I consult my brain for that learn. What do I
Sure,
need to
give me
roll?
a politics roll.
Can I do voice kind of affairs instead? Oh no.
I'll give you a
Politics, okay.
different answer.
Can I do both?
Sure.
Sure. Alright, let's see. Voice. Where the hell did I?
You hid it from yourself with that.
Fumble.
Oh no.
Ah, got
Can
it?
I give you a reroll?
As far as you know, they're in charge of what they do is they assign laborers
Sure.
who dissect monkeys when they are lured into their building.
Sounds right.
It may
Doesn't
be
really
more
help with the
true.
question. But
Accept the thing.
And they're according to your information, they've got something set up for right now. They're having a monkey migration into their thing with your current affairs, and they're seeing how many they can get, like Pokemons.
Alright, let me try the politics. No. I'm afraid they do money stuff.
He's too old to be useful. Would you like to put him into a Soylent Green processor?
Dana, you seem intelligent. Why don't you tell me?
I do not know current affairs.
Oh, please. I'm sure you know.
I play a skill 5. Wah, ha ha ha. For politics. Yeah.
You don't even know what form of government they have here.
Okay. Politics. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you guys are both right.
Yes,
Current events.
they have a
Yeah.
monarchy here, and you're supposed to.
Hey.
Everybody kisses the king's horn. It's not just a euphemism here. And
I'm afraid my old mind has failed me. I'm sorry.
did that years before he became old.
I can feel the onset of dementia.
To the Department of Labor.
I can,
Give me a luck roll, Glenn. Only one is a fumble.
I can feel the onset of dementia.
Mm-hmm. Shit.
Order.
I was gonna have, if he fumbled, I was gonna have sign welcome monkeys and then like just You go in and talk to the lady at the front desk. There's people and all that shit. Everybody's very busy. Cameras. Couple of suspicious-looking people are eyeballing you like they may grab you and haul you into a back room for dissection, which you know is true. And she says, "May I help you?"
Hello. I'd like to see the desk of Vaughn Antonelli.
She laughs and goes, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yes, he passed away.
Yes, I'm sorry. Civilians could not come in here.
Really?
Not to the desks. No, of course not.
I'm an investigator.
She looks at the fucking pictures slowly peeling off and you're pushing them back on. She's like, "I'm sorry. Would you like to have an appointment with anybody still living?"
Who's in charge of the jobs report?
Well, she says, now that would be Michelle Forrester.
So it used to be Vaughn Antonelli.
Who's a smart monkey, she says.
Okay.
Would you like me to set up an appointment with Mrs. Forrester?
I think we know where to find her.
Very well. Next.
I look at Dana.
I look at Dana.
Dang it!
Lady looks at you and goes, "Next."
I was wondering how cutthroat the world of the labor department was.
We're
Do you need a
not.
competitor's edge?
What? No. We seek to foster, promote, and develop the well-being of wage earners, job seekers, and retirees of the beloved Sleestack country.
Is there a lot of room for promotion?
No, it's a government job. It's a job for life.
How long had Antolini been working here?
12 years.
And memory roll if you need it, because I forget, because I was hearing children fight in the other room. But his successor, how long has he been here?
She,
Yes.
Michelle Forrester,
Yes. Yes.
17 years.
Has she been in the same position the whole time?
Well, she just recently got to her new position, I believe, but I'm not sure. Thank you for coming. She checks a box on her sheet, in like little tick box, and it says Sleestack, and it's got lots of tick boxes, and it's blurbles, flurbles, monkey. She goes, chink, next.
I leave the front of the line.
Retiree, she says to Freddie.
Yes, I would like to know if you had anyone who could help an old man write a CV.
With your TV?
CV. Curriculum vitae.
Yes, we can.
Yes.
They assign a young Sleestack to take you off to one side and help you with your CV.
I want it to be nicely formatted, like all the proper, stuff.
Not.
I have a very basic thing written already, but yeah. Okay.
He's over working on his CV for a new job. What do you guys want to do?
back to the car.
You want to wait for him to come back out or just go?
He'll find us.
No, you won't. He has no idea where you're going.
We're going to the car.
I'm coming. Thank you very much, young man. I'm sure I can handle the rest.
Are you sure? We've only got 127 questions left, sir.
Oh,
It shouldn't take more than another hour or two.
Oh.
oh. I'm afraid my 2 young children are in need of me. I'll be back later.
No problem. You just ask for me. He says, I'm Rikatakara.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Rikatakara.
No, Rikatakara.
I'm sorry, Rikatakara.
No, Rikatakara. This goes on for some time. Cut to, shows you guys in the car. Come on,
I was
baby.
taking a nap. I slept awful last night.
Come on, Grandpa.
Eventually, he slowly limps his way out there because he's enjoying being old way too much. Holy shit, you've seen people like taking advantage. Oh no, a young Sleestack has just darted over to him to help him over to his car and shit. This is just, oh my god, this is horrible. And he comes over and he's like holding open the door and he's helping him get in. There you go, sir. There you go. You okay now?
Oh, thank you, young man. It's
You
only
bet.
my own children. Or as polite as you.
He glares at you too, like, you scum. And he says, all right, you have a good day, old timer.
You too. Achoo.
Not you. He leaves.
Bless you.
Okay. So I'm guessing
And he's taking the Verassian religion really well.
Vaughn and or Michelle leaked the jobs report, probably for money or because they were blackmailed. Then the other dude was blackmailed to make trades. And then they were both supposed to die to cover this up. So we want to see who else had a large stake in the stocks that Richard Balsill was supposed to trade.
That could take some serious time because, again, no internet. So then you'd have to go and start trying to dig up public records and stuff like that. Do you know where to go find records on those kind of things?
Go to a stock trader.
Yeah, maybe.
Stockbroker.
Yes, well,
That's they would be called.
yep.
Or do you guys want to dig into Vaughn and Michelle first and figure out their end of it?
Whatever you say, boss.
Oh, was Michelle in the room?
Michelle is wounded in the hospital. She is
Ooh.
in the room for the explosion.
It disturbs you that when you said hospital that Freddie made that noise again.
That wasn't your friend, was it?
Oh no, that was the other one. But if you like, I can talk to Michelle as well.
Well, now maybe not.
Best to keep him away from people, you're thinking.
Oh, I can wait outside too,
Um,
if you want to do it instead.
If he rolls a crit and starts banging a nurse on the fucking desk, I've had enough.
Oh, man.
I mean, the hospital's not a sexy place to begin with. Look,
It
sick
isn't pretty
people,
well.
let's have sex.
Do I have the list of companies that were supposed to be traded?
You have a list of stocks that are supposed to be traded, yes. Give me a business roll.
Business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The list. It does nothing.
You guys know anything about these businesses?
Oh, I wonder if Wrestling ever told me anything about this.
Joe's wrestling.
Oh, Wrestling told
Most
me
important
everything
thing to
about
remember is diversification. Remember, diversification, phrase like...
No. It's the one basket theory. That's
Right.
the way you're supposed to do it.
I'm just imagining Freddie goes, diversification, and shows him trying to shag every different race he can find. Yeah, it looks like there are a wide variety of different diversified companies and stuff like that that have absolutely no connection to each other.
So the connection would be the blackmailer has a big stake in them, so if that guy buys or sells a big amount, then it'll adjust the price. Well, if he wants to buy them, he'd have that guy sell them, so the price goes down. He wants to sell them because he already owns them.
Yeah, some are buy orders, some are sell orders.
So, yeah.
You don't understand how any of this business stuff works, but according to Freddie with his critical, somebody who has that kind of information, if it came true, you'd know which stocks to buy, which stocks to short sell, when, etc.
So, Freddie, with your crit and amazing stock trading information, are there Voris records of who's doing buying and selling each day that we would be able to find?
No, with his crit, assuming that somebody's not trading a superhuman amount of stocks, you would never figure out who, especially if they're doing shell companies and stuff like that Wrestling Rad mentioned to him once. Joe's Wrestling Rad sitting there, he's on a beach, no shirt, and he's like, shell companies. It's the whole scene out of Freddie. Just him on a boat with the ocean in the background saying that. It's all he remembers from that scene. Of course, nobody in this group knows how to set up shell companies, Panamanian registries, none of that kind of shit, because nobody said, oh, I'm a businessman. They said, I'm a workout instructor, I'm a 1920s detective, I'm a whatever I'm a insta-shagger, whatever the fuck Freddie is. Computer hacker, that's it. I forgot what he actually started out as because it's been a while since he's touched a computer.
Computer hooker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a double.
Put that on your CV.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me write that down.
Computer hooker. Yeah. Just so you guys know, you've got at this point, I'm just going to tell you because otherwise it could be another couple of days of floundering around. You've got literally all the information you need to solve it. Good luck. You don't need to go and fucking try to raid government offices to get more information or set up some sort of Ocean's 11 or fucking Mission Impossible shit dropping down through the roof and barely stopping above the floor and shit like that in order to hack into the supercomputer and figure out who did what trade. You got all the information you need. Enjoy.
So let's go to the hospital.
All right.
How far away was Michelle on the seating chart?
Pardon?
How far away was Michelle on the seating chart?
I'll move you back to that
She
page.
was
Thank you.
adjacent to the people that died.
There you go.
Thank you.
Maybe. Oh no, she was way the fuck down there. How'd she even get injured?
Explosions are pretty fucking unreliable on where they go and stuff.
Maybe, but these two fuckers didn't even get hurt.
Oh yeah, you could literally have your buddy get shredded by shrapnel while you're just standing next to him wondering what happened.
Okay.
You guys go back to the hospital, and you've gotten there just in the nick of time as she is currently arguing with the nurse about not needing a wheelchair, and the nurse telling her it's hospital protocol. And then Freddy comes in and goes,
How you doing?
give me a seduction roll. Give me a crit and you'll get both the nurse and this lady.
Oh my gosh.
He comes in and starts going,
I
No.
made it, but not
they're both like, oh, what a nice monkey. Yeah, that's super. But interracial, like with the races being different completely, no. No. Is it bestiality? I don't know. He's kind of a hot monkey, but still a monkey. No. It's like having a really good looking dog, you know. You're like, no, you don't think of that. So they think he's a nice old guy. Monkey.
Michelle.
Yes, she's decided to take the wheelchair ride, otherwise she may not be able to leave.